I advertise for volunteers to come and stay at my isolated mansion. Perhaps for a bit, perhaps forever. My name is Dr. Lovett, and this is my asylum.
Pizza an hour ago, and it's not here yet.
Hi. Pizza?
Hang on a minute. Somebody's ordered a pizza and they're not claiming it.
And you should be interested in my experiment here. Simon, imagine a painter and decorator being surrounded only by Renaissance art, or a politics graduate and allowed them only to watch daytime television, a bug-eyed bank clerk and allowed him only to listen to Lenny Bruce records. How about a flamenco singer made to take a vow of silence?
Well, that sounds interesting. One question. How do you stop them from leaving? If he's a delivery boy.
Another constant. Never trust a plainclothes man carrying a carry bag. Basically, I'm here because I know too much. I know the capital of Belgium. I know how to make popcorn so it doesn't burn. I know all the words to Madonna's Holiday, and they're running scared. They've sent several envoys. Fortunately, they were all poisoned. Like the food here, I can't eat the food here because it's all poisoned. The only thing I can eat are the mini rolls and fish fingers. Mini rolls because you can't get poisoned with a wrapper, and fish fingers because you can't poison fish. Luckily, so I just sort of survive day to day by sort of sucking the moisture out of the fish fingers. They put a sleeping drug on television so that whenever I'm watching Shortland Street, I just fall asleep like that.
So how's our Simon the Pieman today? Has he had his tablets?
Yeah, I think he might be stockpiling them actually. I think he might be trying to top himself. I don't know whether you want him to or not.
We're all right for beds, aren't we?
Yeah. Right, let him live, okay. There was another Victor incident as well. I caught him publicly flogging Adam. Have you ever seen that, Doctor? Quite a sight.
So what had Adam done?
Called him thin.
Thin? You're thin?
Yeah, I know it's not very strong, but it's quite sensitive, Doctor. But like you.
How did he say it?
Said, you're thin. Like that.
Did he point?
I can't remember.
So, how are the inmates getting on with the art therapy?
We used to paint.
No constructive results?
Overslept. Couldn't be bothered to come in, so I don't know.
I think we might have to reassign the jobs around here.
Yes. Get them to do our washing. Get them to do their washing.
And they need something more stimulating, like library duties, perhaps, or something like that. I don't know.
I like to ride you like a donkey.
Sorry?
Sorry. Miles away. Library duties. Right, yeah. Good idea.
Excuse me? You the librarian?
No, I'm Pom-Pom the Dancing Horse. Of course I'm a librarian, you balmy twat. And what sad little pornographic thriller is it you want today, then, The Bosom Connection? Dorothy's Tiny Panties? The Pop-Up Book of Knobs?
Just wanted a book on sewing. Because I could do some new material.
Oh, gods! Seize him! His tiny mind offends me. These are the greatest works of literature, you dribbling ponce.
So, I'm writing a book in alphabetic spaghetti on toast. So I'd obviously attach that, get quite tomatoey fingers, but that's all right. They do give me a pen and paper if I want one, but I just think it's more of a challenge. My dad once made me crunch 63 humbugs very, very rapidly in succession because I laughed too loudly when my sister farted at the dinner table. But it was quite a funny fart. It was like one of those. So it was quite funny. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it, but I crunched them all and all my teeth fell out. But, you know, I didn't mind. I believe in tough love. But I've got an idea, actually. Well, I've got several ideas. One of my ideas I'm going to show you is an idea I've got about everybody getting on a lot better. What I think you should do is separate England up into little sections of people into likes and dislikes. So, say in Folkestone, it's kind of, I've chosen it carefully. In Folkestone, you have all the people who like to eat salt and vinegar quavers, like fell running, and say Question of Sport, living in Folkestone. That was quite good. Then you'd have people who like This Morning, shopping for knickknacks, and say knickknacks, the crisp knickknacks, in say sort of Gloucester. And then you wouldn't have so many arguments. People get on a lot better, you know. I said earlier, didn't I? I said all my teeth fell out, didn't I? It wasn't a lie. It wasn't so much a lie. It wasn't so much a lie as a lie. It was a lie. I was lying. It didn't fall out at all. Oh.
Dad, get up. Stop it. You'll do them with your greasy fingers.
Everything all right, Julian?
Victor, I'm Victor. Julian's gone to beddy pies.
Everything all right, Victor?
No, I'm surrounded by scum and intellectual pygmies. The reason there's a library here in the first place is a mystery to me. The money would have been better spent on whores and monkeys.
Everybody likes to read. Bit of escapism, isn't it?
They should be disemboweled and made to read their own guts.
We've decided you're not up to librarian duties, Victor. You're going in the kitchen.
Me? Victor Monroe in the kitchen? Flaying the potato from morn till night? I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it, I tell you. I won't do it.
Where did you get that?
I made it. I studied the ancient art of origami gun making, and I've folded a pistol out of purest prose. This is an origami 45, the most powerful poetry in the world.
It's made of paper. What are you going to do? Pump me so full of words I'll turn into a paragraph.
Ha! Think again, scum rider. This is a siege. I will not release my hostage until my demands are met.
All right, don't worry. We'll sort something out. See you later. Bye.
Oh, not this bleeding thing again. There's a history to this. I'm going to sort this out. See bloody burn it. Made a mass book of stuff. It's on the piss. There you go. Solid as a rock. Christ's sake! It's not funny. It's not your lucky day, mate. I'll show you who's in charge. Right. That's you sorted. Number 2. Perfect.
This is great. I'm a hostage. Well, as the cab driver said to John McCarthy, oi, shouldn't you be in the boot, mate? Shut up.
Now, first put the hostage's finger in an envelope. No, you idiot! I've got to cut it off first. How am I supposed to send it to them with an enormous feticide fool attached to it? I've all the stamps.
Anyway, you got this all wrong. Look, I'm a hostage. I should be upstairs, gagged, wrapped in double-sided sticky tape. You should be by the river.
Tell me, have you ever been skinned alive and made to break down some sand?
No. But if it helps, I don't mind peeing in that bottle. Oh. No, really, it's not a problem.
Disgusting dwarf. Oh, no, get off! I don't want to see that shriveled... Oh my God, I'm blind! I've seen the face of the Gorgon! Oh, by the power of Grayskull! Oh, I'm blind! I'm blind!
I don't talk to myself. You don't. I don't really talk to myself, really, so much as, you know, have conversations with myself in my head. I sometimes adjust my hair in the reflections in other people's eyes. Basically, one of the reasons why I'm here is because I wrote a letter to Margaret Thatcher in 1981 after John Lennon died, asking for peace and harmony in our time. And I drew a little picture, a lot of multicoloured people all holding hands underneath the rainbow, and I put a little gold shiny heart sticker. My mistake was I put my name, address, telephone number, postcode, my best friend's name, my best friend's address. I didn't put her postcode though, so God pray she's safe. It's funny because I don't really remember the first time he kissed me. I mean, you know, when was it? I can't remember. It was probably in the small playground by the mural, under my poncho. I knew then that it was probably going to end. And it was in PE later. She was sort of wearing her little hip-hugging woodland creature knickers, slut, and that was it. By home time, he was carrying a satchel. You know, I don't really blame them. I don't wish the men ill. I don't wish him dead. I don't wish her dead. I wish her sort of short hair. Probably unattractive crop, you know, hair mistake, you know, nothing too bad.
Thank you very much. Anyway, Adam Blurb is my real name, but if I was famous, which I'm going to be one day when I get out of this place, I'm going to have one of those clever names, like Edward Woodward. Isn't that a brilliant name? Edward Woodward. Edward Woodward. I'm thinking of changing my name to Adam Dum-Dum.
Oh, for God's sake, shut up! You've told your last joke.
No, but they understand. What I've done is I've taken the three syllables of his name, I've replaced with the second syllable of my
I can't take it anymore!
Hello, everybody. How you feeling? All right? Tea and biscuits? You see, I had thought of a possible resolution here.
Well, speak swiftly, Doctor, for this bullet has his name upon it.
Yeah, it's a dum-dum bullet.
You see, what you've got here is a classic hostage situation where a cherished person is taken hostage, threatened with violence, so that their friends and loved ones will be worried and pace around in a large room wringing their hands, the wife leaning her head on her husband's shoulder before telephoning the bank manager to raise a large ransom which will threaten to bankrupt the family business.
And?
Well, there's a basic flaw in your strategy here.
Which is?
Adam is a twat.
What?
I've spoken to everybody, Adam, and they're quite happy for you to have your fingers chopped off and for you to be placed in a large bag with loads of stones in all your pockets and for you to be dropped off a jetty. I'm very grateful to you, Victor, for taking Adam off our hands this afternoon, and I'd like to thank you in some way.
Thank me? How?
Ooh, I don't know. Perhaps you could direct a play or something.
The theatre. Of course. Oh, the smell of the grease paint. Yes, the reek of the crowd. Oh, the squeak of the tiny little children with their little pantaloons like harlequins are flapping and are bobbing, and the globes of the women are bobbing in the sea, and the twinkling little valleys and the twisting...
You think others don't like me? Maybe I should change my set, you know. Less political stuff, more knob gags. What do you reckon?
Come! Tell me, when was the last time you saw a doctor? Actually, I went to see a child psychologist recently. And how did that go? It was shit. He was only 7. So how are we feeling this week? Well, actually, I got stung by a bee yesterday. Yes? It's 20 quid for a jar of honey. I couldn't believe it. It's just that I'm feeling a bit fat. Do you think it might be water retention? No, I'd say probably lager and curry retention. I've put on a lot of weight. You won't believe this. I used to be 7 pounds 3 ounces. So I went to the supermarket and bought some HP sauce. I've got to pay 6p a week over 3 months. Then I went bobsleighing and killed 20 bobs. Tell me, have you been taking any drugs? But it's funny you should mention that, because I went to a dyslexic rave and it was brilliant. Loads of people taking F. And there's a bloke in the corner. He was trying to inject a heroin. He's a smock addict, apparently. And is this a regular occurrence? Well, I got stoned last night. I told this Palestinian bloke the West Bank belongs to Israel. Well, personally, I don't take a lot of drugs. I normally pay for them. It avoids the fight. Although when I get stoned, I get very paranoid. Recently, I was crawling home on the A4. It was about 11 miles an hour, and the police stopped me and they said, "You're stoned." I said, "How do you know?" They said, "You haven't got a car." And it was rather embarrassing. I was manoeuvring, indicating, stopping at lights. I filled up with petrol in Hammersmith. He said it was petrol. It only cost me a Mars bar. So, when it comes to sex and all that, As a doctor, do you believe that every sperm is sacred? No, if that was the case, that would make my handkerchief drawer a religious shrine, and my sock drawer, and my golden retriever. So do you have many friends? I've got a good friend, his name is Dave. He's a cat burglar. He sands their paws down and resprays them. You're quite a comedian, aren't you? Yes. I did a show recently in an old people's home. I don't know if it was any good, but they pissed themselves anyway. Do you ever find that you talk to yourself? No, not really.
Well, it's Christmas in a few months, and I expect you're all looking forward to seeing your friends and families someday. And I thought it would be a nice treat if you could perform a nativity for me. Victor here has very kindly offered to direct. Don't let me stop you.
Okay, listen up. Fame costs, and right here is where you start paying. In sputum. Music, my gypsy primitive.
No. Think something more Christmassy. No. Think frost, think Christmas, think ice, think Satsuma, think go now.
Perfect. Okay, you'll be Mary.
Okay. How am I feeling? What's my motivation?
Well, you've just been impregnated by an enormous flying ghost.
So, shall I physicalize that? Shall I?
An angel has come in a shaft of light. It's in.
Ooh, like that. Is that too much?
Perfect. Yes, you'll be Joseph.
How do you feel? Jealous? Give it to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose I probably wouldn't have, fallen for that whole Immaculate Conception thing. I mean, she could have thought of a better excuse, really, rather than, it was an angel. I mean, maybe she could have said, oh, sorry, but I got in the bath after my brother.
Perfect.
Victor, can I be the innkeeper?
Fine.
Yes. On a dusty road, where do you keep?
Hello, I'm the innkeeper.
Hello, we're Mary and Joseph. Can we have a room?
How many people?
3.
Well, there's only 2 of you.
Well, there's 2 now, and there'll be 3 in a minute because I've got to have a baby.
Well, is it 2 or 3? I've got single rooms and I've got double rooms, but there's 3 of you, I'll have to charge extra.
Look, is there any room or not?
Yes, but the thing is, there's 2 of you, and as your wife said, presumably your wife, sir, she said there's going to be... No, listen, I've got 2, I've got 3.
It's a simple question, have you got a room?
Yeah, what if it comes out and it's twins? That means 4, isn't it?
I don't remember it being like this in the Bible, I don't remember it saying, and lo, so it was that the innkeeper was a wanker.
Oi! Don't use that kind of language.
Yeah,
you don't use that kind of language in my...
Buttmunch, you can't improvise the Bible. You've hit Mary.
You
can't improvise the f***ing Bible.
No, just leave him, Joe, leave him. He's not worth it. Come on, we'll go to the stables. Come on.
Sit. Joseph and Mary happened upon a stable strewn with straw and silage, and do it to me.
Hey, Mary, listen, things aren't so bad. Perhaps we can just make do. Besides, if that really is the Son of God in your tummy, look, I don't think that...
You don't think, you act. Do it now, act, do it now, baby, let's go. Fizz bang, let's go, baby, come on.
Is that Jesus?
Yes.
Great.
Perfect. Okay, I want a full birth scene here, all the trimmings, everything, do it to me, hurt me.
Right, it's coming, look, it's coming. Oh, Mary, I can see the head. It's a head. Yes!
And you should be the wise man.
Hello, I'm a wise man. I've come with a present for the baby. Is this your baby? How irresponsible. I could have been a kidnapper, but I got this job instead.
Again?
Hello, I'm a wise man. I've come with a present for the baby Jesus.
What is it?
It's a pizza.
So is that supposed to be some kind of joke?
Yeah, funny, isn't it?
No, it's not. If you look at things historically, I don't think the wise men bought gold, frankincense and a quattro formaggio.
No, it's pizza. You eat it, and then you use the box as a manger afterwards.
No, this is nothing. Nothing's happening. There's no conflict. Where's the drama?
Mary, what if you were to attack Joseph in a fit of postnatal depression? Go, tear into him now.
What? Something like that? That sort of thing.
Harder.
Like that? Like this.
You know, just 1 week ago, I was delivering Italian flatbread-based delicacies in the North London area. Now I'm being beaten to death by a false Madonna in a mental asylum. It's just...
Perfect.
In your own time.
Am I happy? Do you want it? Am I here? Oh, creamy little lizards there with their eyes and their juicy goo balls falling across my shins. I found him under a mulberry bush. Oh, Merry Christmas, baby Jesus.
Even the parents would walk out of this one.
Mine did. How can you be so cruel?
Bloody shambles!
That was nice. I was expecting something more avant-garde.
Don't ask me what I'm doing, there's no career that I'm pursuing. I'm not even going to try. Now you might say I'm lazy, but the truth's a little hazy, and you know I wouldn't want to live a lie. 'Cause I'm not even going to try. Oh, I'm not even going to try. Ain't got a plan on paper of a daring little caper. You know I wouldn't want to wet your eyes. Now you might say I'm sluggish, but that's a load of rubbish. Who says you've got to work until you die? I'm not even going to try. Oh, I'm not even going to try. I hope that you understand what it means to me. Just to live a lovely life that is prospect free. 'Cause I'm not even going to try. Oh, I'm not even going to try. So when my Auntie Mabel says, Dave, have you laid the table? I'm not even going to try. And when a friend of mine says, David, have you got the time? I won't even pull my shirt sleeve up. And when I see a nutter who's lying in the gutter, I'm not even going to try. Oh, we're not even going to try. Oh, we're not even going to try.
Oh, once again, they misunderstand me. Once again, they mock me with their eyes and tongues. Oh, but not for long. Not for long, sweet messenger of death. I have fashioned you with my fingers. I have breathed life into your lovely limbs. And now it is time for you to fly and avenge me, sweet Mahoney, Prince of Darkness. Time for you to fly and do my bidding. Fly, sweet Mahoney, fly into the night. Fly! Later then.
We're not even going to try. Thank you very much.